Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? Sorry about the absence yesterday, but we're getting back into the swing of things. Gonna play some more EarthBound Beginnings, aka Mother. This is a fan hack that puts EarthBound Beginnings on the Super Nintendo and makes it look like Mother 2 or EarthBound. So, I'm pretty excited to get back into playing this. I've never played much of EarthBound Beginnings. But I had a good time the last time I checked this out. He's alive! Yeah, there was a lot going on yesterday. So just couldn't make it work. Beg pardon for the absence, but we're back in the swing of things. Deoxer and Sarge Smash, how are you? And we got John over on YouTube, who said you beat EarthBound Beginnings 2 days ago. I thought you said 1 day ago that you were halfway through it in 2 days? I'm confused. You're going to have to break down the math on that one for me. Also wanted to give a shout out to Krav Draw on YouTube, who told me this. We were talking about the censorship in this. They said this was developed specifically to feel like it dropped out of an alternate universe when 90s Nintendo decided to remake the original game after Mother 2 was released. Stuff like the smoking enemies were censored because it's in line with NOA's policies at the time and choices that were made in later versions. Some people think it's dumb, some people think it's a neat detail, but either way, that's why it's set up the way it is. I actually think that's really cool. You spend your time in inconsolable grief? Well done, well done. That's good. You got me on the chuckle there. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Like, yeah, it's a censored version, but that's deliberately so, specifically because it was designed as if it was dropped out of an alternate dimension in which this had been released at the time and subject to the policies of the time. I think that makes this a kind of period piece in a way, which is pretty unique and interesting. Dan and Aegis, come on in. How are you? Apologies again for the absence yesterday, but let's get back into this. We're playing EarthBound Beginnings today. How are you two doing? All right, this is where we left off. We got, did we eat the schmutz? Oh yeah, we're good. We are good to go. Yeah, authentic to the era, I think, is actually a pretty underrated pro rather than a con, if you were to ask me. Which I note they're not. No, I think that makes it extra special in a way, you know? It is only a fan hack, so I don't know that it counts as censorship, really. I know there's quite a lot of anti-censorship sentiment out there, and rightfully so. But you know, you get a little more than that, so. Experience gain is incredibly fast depending on the area and the final area in particular. Yeah, but when did you beat it, John? Because I thought 2 days ago you said you were halfway through it. And then I was only gone 1 day. I wasn't gone that long, right? So that's why I was curious about how you swung the math on that. Dan, oh hey, did you know that someone modded the original Mother game to look and play more than EarthBound? I did know that. I did, Dan. I don't know much, but I know that in particular. Major Rage TV mod in the house. Oh, we got both mods in the house. Look at him just strutting on in with that John Wayne swagger. Well, I reckon there's gonna be some modding going on today. EarthBound Beginnings more like EarthBound Beggin' Strips. You know what? They can't all be 10 out of 10s. Some of them are, most of the time. I'll give you that. Cinco and Major, I hope you're doing well. Hey, I hope everybody had a good, wait, what day is today? Alright, hang on, I'm getting confused now. Oh man, for some reason I thought today was Monday. It's definitely Wednesday. Anyways, I don't know what happened there. But, it's gonna start banning. I hope you all had a great holiday weekend. Mine in particular was really great. I enjoyed watching a lot of the celebrations around the country. I particularly enjoyed ABC's coverage of 7 natural wonders around the country and was just reminded of how beautiful the natural environment of America is in particular. And I was very delighted to see that they included Kilauea, the active volcano from my home island. So that was a very nice and touching extra little thing. Oh, what do we do now? You know what? Actually, I have no idea. I gotta remember because I took a break. So let me see. We fought the Starman at the zoo, right? I guess let me go talk to the mayor. We'll see what. With no spoilers, we gotta figure this out the hard way. You know, RPGs back then they don't always tell you exactly. But you know, you might have got it. You get a ban, you get a ban, you get a ban. Oh, I love how you guys both did it at the same time. You know what? Ban people. Because the last few mailers are very close to each other in terms of where they are. Yeah, but when did you beat it, John? Did you beat it yesterday or did you beat it on Monday? But then on Monday you told me you were halfway through. So did you beat it? You must have beat it after my stream on Monday. Is that it? Everyone's talking about a girl with special powers. Have you heard about her? I bet she'd be a great help to you on your journey. Oh, that's where we gotta go next. Oops. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. If it is not Hero Nintendo, you have tiger droppings all over the clothes, you know. Oh, I'm just kidding. Sorry I didn't have anything to give you this time. Run along, kid. Who voted for that guy? Terrible. Probably was voter fraud. Oh, Tuesday night. So wouldn't that have been last night? How'd you beat it 2 days ago then? Well, that's why I'm confused. Today is Wednesday, right? But you said you beat it Tuesday night? So you beat it last night, right? Not 2 days ago. It is Wednesday, isn't it, John? You got me all confused over here. Let's see. We got to figure out where to go next. Maybe we'll give the hint guy a call. We'll do that. Go up to the Le Hotel. Takes a long drag. I think, yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Hopefully, those of you out there who are still looking find your girl with special powers pretty soon. Nintendo Grab, here we go. The Hint Union, playing on a cash card. You hear pleasant music for a few seconds. Hello there, youngster. I'll give you a great hint. $35? Not for that price. I'm not paying 35 bucks. Jeez. My gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try and go to Marysville over here. He beat it Tuesday ago. Tuesdays ago? Oh, that makes sense. I like that. That was a good pun. But no kidding. Better be the best hint of all time for that price. Just beat it. Oh, yeah. Okay, Kurtzuga. Or the town mayor. Mainly cost the bridge east of the zoo. So let's go see about that. We'll go up into the zoo area and see if they're letting people across that bridge in particular. Save scum and get the hint. You know what? I thought of it, Smash. I did. I thought about doing that, but then I was like, I don't really want to do that. I'm good. Curfew has been lifted, although I can't see why travel was ever restricted. I heard that you can communicate with telepathy. Have you heard all of the people talking about you? But you probably don't need to listen to them. Okay, so hang on. If I use telepathy, do I get like different dialogue? Because that's curious. Here. Nothing happened. Never mind. There's a strange rock-like thing in a mountain cave past here. It's so strange you should definitely take a look. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, they got mushrooms here. Right, John, you know, we were just trying to figure out the timing of it. So you said you beat it 2 days ago. You beat it last night, right? But you started on Sunday, so you beat it in 2 days. But I thought Monday you said you were halfway through it in 2 days. Are we on, maybe we're on a different calendar, I don't know.
I love telepathy. It's really cool for looking at planets. W.
How was that? Oh, that's what you get, Sarge Smash. I have telepathy. Telepathy. There you go. I know how to read words. $35 for a digital hint book. What is this? Final Fantasy 9? Got him. That right there. That right there. I'm telling you. Real ones remember. The Play Online book. That was, I think, the last. That was the last. Oh, I died? I wasn't paying attention. That was the last strategy guide that I ever purchased. Ooh, okay, we're not going to be getting too much into politics here. Make fun of that? No, it never will. You know what? For a long time, I was using that. I was using the visit Play Online to find out as like a copy paste image. When annoying people would like ask me a question that was obviously like a trap for like an argument. I'd just be like, if you want to find out what my answer is, visit Play Online. And then I don't have to answer them. Because you don't owe people your time. That's the big thing. Tell people, next time somebody wants to get in your face about something stupid, just tell them, I don't owe you my time. That always goes over well. Alright, now I gotta remember where this bridge is at. It's around here somewhere. I like beating up these animals. You know what? You should stream Smash, and you should do voices like that, having conversations with yourself. That's great. I have to be an equal opportunity president. What's up, Mr. Tempered? How's it going? You arrived just to... Wait, hang on. I missed it. Can't believe I arrived to you making fun of the greatest American president of all time. Canadians. Well, you can't even. You can't make this stuff up. Let's see. Melodies can begin quickly. EarthBound stream in the big 226. What's going on? Coney Cabot. How you doing? Did I say that correctly? Correctly? Hopefully. Yeah, we got a good old EarthBound stream. Now check this out though. This ain't your granddad's EarthBound. This is actually EarthBound Beginnings that recently had a fan hack to make it look like EarthBound. It's pretty rad. I've never played much of Mother 1, so this is the furthest I've ever played it. And it's das good. I like it. That's pretty great. Well, you've thought about it? Well, thinking about it and doing it aren't the same thing. So you got to get on that. You got to do it. So this is like the prequel to Mother 1. Wait, no. It's the prequel to Mother 2, which is EarthBound. So this is Mother 1. It's a remake of Mother 1 made to look like Mother 2. So it made you blush? Oh, Coney Cabot? Say it again. Coney Cabot. Le Coney Cabot. Yeah, there you go. All right. Revenge of the Mushrooms time because the mushrooms got me. Should have called it Groundbound. Yes. They should have called it that. Oh, one of my favorite music pieces right here. I love this track from EarthBound. So, question though, for those of you who played EarthBound Beginnings, how similar is the soundtrack to EarthBound? And we're gonna be using the North American titles for these because it does get confusing. Bionic Centipede. Prequel to Mother 1. You need to get a new pen. Dan, you gotta get one of those pens that has, oh, shoot, I got poisoned. You can get one of those pens that has the multicolor thing. You know, where you could swap to green or blue or all those fun things. That's what you should do. Oh, we are still poisoned. Well, crap. I do have a vial of serum. I do have healing. The poison was removed from the body. Ah, yes. Alright. Let's go see what they got in this cave. They said it was something strange, so. Pens with built-in fact-checking. Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta go patent something. Could you imagine? That'd be fantastic. Oh, what is this? Wait. A voice is speaking into Nintendo's mind. Oh, you gotta use telepathy, huh? Telepathy pie. Let me see here. Let me catch up on chit chat. Coney Cabot said I play EarthBound Beginnings daily on the general expansion. Oh, really? Oh, dang. So are you like a speedrunner on EarthBound Beginnings? or how's that work? I've played like 5 minutes of that version of the game. Sequel to Mother 3 will be called Father 1, just to make things more confusing. And then in the English version, they're going to be calling it something else. I don't know. Are they using the old EarthBound soundtrack? Yeah, I don't know. Like that previous battles sounded exactly like it does on EarthBound. So I don't know. Some of the tracks sounded different enough that they weren't just straight from the EarthBound soundtrack. So I'm curious to know if any of you could confirm. 10 years ago, I saw a Kickstarter for a pen that used handwriting recognition to record everything you write. It had spell checking. Couldn't figure out what the point was. It's ink, so it's not like you could correct the spelling. Yeah, that's interesting, but what's the practicality of it, for sure? Like, after you write the word, is it going to be like, hey, you misspelled that, and then what? You're writing in ink, so did it have an eraser? Have you played Contact on the DS? I have not. I'm just glad that we're not playing Uncharted Waters anymore. Pen would correct spelling in the transcribed version. Oh, because it records that as a thing. And then you get your transcription. Got it. Well, what would be the mechanism? Koei low blow again? I didn't say anything about Koei. I just said Uncharted Waters. They're more than just that Uncharted Waters. No, biggest casual. Ignore main story. Stay solo. Main character Coney. Farming, exploring. Goal level 40 after they make a new run. So you just replay it over and over again, doing farming and exploration and stuff like that. Any particular reason? I mean, that this particular, like, do you do that with any other game, or is that this one that you enjoy? Okay, Nintendo felt a question enter his mind. Who has lost their tail? Nintendo took out George's diary and read these words aloud. That which was left behind by the ship that sails the cosmos. Oh, magic cat. I am a swimming cat. Have you heard of a magic candy that gives strength and power to a helpless child? I see, but you are not helpless, so you don't need it. A boy with glasses could surely use one. Do you know of one? Not yet. I don't yet. Dude, this game is such an acid trip. I mean, it's just so much creativity.
You're a strange person, but for some reason I like you.
Oh, how nice.
I wish I could go into the castle to see Queen Mary.
Oh, couldn't squeeze through that. A little too chunky. If you need the benevolent old man, go to Queen Mary's fountain for his aid. He will hear your soulful cry and come to help. Soulful cry, remember? Soulful cry. Okay, everybody remember soulful cry. Don't want to get that wrong. Spacious. Could I interest you in a big bag? Yes. In that case, could I borrow your ATM card for a while? Ooh, a little sketchy. Just talk to me again if you want it back. It looks really cool. Wait a minute. Hold up. I give you the big bag, a gift for you. Oh, you can't hold any more stuff. Come get it later then, don't forget. Wait a minute. Wait just a cotton picking minute. Get rid of this stupid cookie. Eat the cookie. Alright. A what in tarnation? There we go. So, what does this do? A bag filled with magic herbs can be used many times. Ooh, I like my magic herbs. Koi's best game is Quantum Theory. I can't tell what that button is. Is it reset or delete? I don't know. Literally the way of me enjoying any RPG game with levels. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. What are some other games that you've done that with, Coney Cabot? Let me see. Disingenuous bad faith response. Who? Me? I don't know what I said. Something stupid about Koei, probably. Let's see. I'm glad I'm not playing... Oh, it's the NES reset button. Got it. It's really tiny on my screen. I'm just glad I'm not playing Uncharted Waters anymore. I didn't say anything about New Horizons. I would play New Horizons again, but I definitely don't want to play Uncharted Waters ever again. The prototype. I'm taking this broken earring to the fountain. I bet it'll change into a magic earring. You know what, Coney Cabot? If you like not following the main story and doing a lot of levels and stuff like that and exploration, you should check out New Horizons on Super Nintendo. You might enjoy it. It's on Nintendo Switch Online if you have that. Pull out a reed weed and place it into the fountain, and it will turn into a magic herb. Also good to know. Okay, I'm going to explore this side first. Let's make sure we get everything and everybody. Uncharted Animal Waters Crossing New Horizons Zero Dawn. Featuring Nathan Drake. I don't know. There was a joke in there or something. I don't know. Let's see. A goods keeper. So do they actually share... Well, let's see. What do I want to leave in here? We could leave the breadcrumbs in there. You shouldn't store that? Come on. How about the rope? I'm going to put the rope in there. And I'm going to leave George's diary in here. Because we already used it, so... Let's see. Oh, yeah, cool. The stuff from my sister. So, that makes sense. Do this with many games. Elder Scrolls Elden Ring. Any game that lets me farm is gold. Oh, yeah. Oh, you should try New Horizons. I think you might like it. Did I try this one? Monster Hunter sucks? You don't like Monster Hunter? I freaking love Monster Hunter. It's like the offline MMO that I always wanted to play. I am the mysterious Mimica. I've transferred $151 into your account. Oh, this guy's little save thing. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and record what the hey. Also not a Monster Hunter fan? Oh, I knew I didn't like you two. It goes to figure that the two biggest troublemakers in chat happen to not be Monster Hunter fans. Why don't you guys like Monster Hunter? Let's hear it. I wish I could go into the castle to see... Oh, I already said that. Let's see what we got in here. My, what strange clothing you wear. Surely monsters will come after you with clothes like that on. I'm so embarrassed. I wish I could crawl into a hole. If only there were holes to crawl into. Oh, you could make a hole. I know how to do that. Oh, no! Well, Cinco Play is not an Nintendo fan, but I can generalize that Nintendo fans do not like fun games. So, I know you guys don't like Monster Hunter now. Monster Hunter has the worst controls and most confusing interface of any game I've ever played in history. And you play Koei games. That's actually really hilarious. Because, like, Koei games get pretty confusing. Absolutely confusing. Like, try and compare, honestly compare trying to play Uncharted Waters with Monster Hunter. That's an honest answer, DD Dragon. I get that. Yeah, try comparing how confusing it is to play Uncharted Waters with playing Monster Hunter. It's way... Like, if you could play Koei, you're fine playing Monster Hunter. Maybe you just weren't patient enough that day to learn it. It's totally fine. Like, my 20-year-old brother learned how to play it. You can learn how. And now that you mentioned love for it, I hate the Monster Hunter games. Oh, no, Dan. The contrarian strikes again. Now that you mention it. It's a game about chasing enemies that run away and hide, and the multiplayer is almost impossible to decode for non-fans. Depends on the multiplayer. Which one did you play? Because they're not all as obtuse as each of them. Monster Hunter Tri was a lot easier to set up. Monster Hunter World was okay. Monster Hunter Rise had a trickier time with its multiplayer, so not all the multiplayers are equal. But it's a game about chasing enemies that run away and hide is literally in the title, dude. The game is called Monster Hunter. I don't know if you've ever been hunting, but usually what you do when you're hunting is you chase things that run away and hide. That's what hunting is. The mysterious sound of the fountain is soothing. Soothing lozenge. My favorite Monster Hunter or Pokemon game is Pal World. Is Pal World a Monster Hunter game? Actually, I hadn't heard that. Beneath all the noise of it being a Pokemon game. Are you lost? Just head more to the south. Oh, sorry, I was directing you to the restroom. If you're looking for Queen Mary's Fountain, it's west of the castle. Okay, we gotta go there pretty soon, I guess. Deep in the woods is a guitar player who keeps to himself. Not that bad looking of a man. Quite a poet, too. I'll get a room. Koe. Instead of Koe. Koe. Oh, now I gotta think of it as Koe every time Mr. Tempered gets on one of his rants. Let's see. Yeah, so Cinco, that is a very honest and correct and objective observation about the multiplayer being mostly impossible. There are better ones and there are worse ones, but the multiplayer setup is not always great. Sometimes it's pretty difficult. But chasing enemies that run away and hide is hilarious. As an accusation, like that's what it is. That's like saying I don't like Monster Hunter because it has monsters in it. Friggin' stupid monsters. I feel okay. Coney Cabot says like I sometimes feel guilty because I play every game in the wrong way. Play how you want to play. That's what I say. I mean, look at these schlubs in here. They don't like Monster Hunter, so you can play however you want. You might get judged for it, but that's just the world that we live in. It's fine. Tried playing the new one with Baron. Monster Hunter, what's it called? You know, you could just look up instructions, right? What is it? Monster Hunter Wilds. You know what's hilarious too, Mr. Tempered, is the newest one is supposed to be the more streamlined one and easier to get into. So if you had a hard time with that one, I don't know. It's just not the series for you. Hello, Depraved Slasher. How are you? Want a pretty solid one? You play the World multiplayer. That was the one that made Monster Hunter famous. That was the one that clicked with everybody, was Monster Hunter World. I think Monster Hunter World was a harder game to play, like a more difficult game than some of the other ones. That's not fun to me. I don't play Deer Hunter. Yeah, no, I mean, that's fine. Like, I know I've met some people who are like, I don't play platformers because I don't like jumping. So, it's weird, but whatever. You know, that's your personal preference, you know. The multiplayer comment, at least, was an objective statement. And, you know, I love those that eat them up like candy. Let's see. Play the Monster Hunter 3DS games. They had a really solid community that made it so much easier to learn the game. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a community-oriented game. Multiplayer should just have a lobby and you invite your friend and away you go. That's exactly how it works in some Monster Hunter games. In Monster Hunter... I don't remember how it works in Monster Hunter Wilds, but the first Monster Hunter I played, that's exactly what it is. It's a lobby, invite a guy, and then that's it. Pal World is a cross. Didn't say Monster Hunter that again. Does look exactly what it said. I didn't like it. Yeah, I got it. No, it's not okay to dislike something single play. How dare you? How dare you dislike something? Honestly, how do you sleep at night? No, the reason why I gave you a hard time is because it was hilarious that you said you don't like Monster Hunter and then you literally just described what the basic premise of it is. That's like saying, I don't like Super Mario games because all you do is rescue a princess. Like, what? That's just weird to me. But through the joy of the conversation, I got to understand your perspective better. And that's one of the beautiful things about being human. No sarcasm. That's totally it. I don't say it to be reductive or insulting. Yeah, see, that's the way right there. Watches Godzilla. I hated that movie. It wasted so much time on that stupid Godzilla monster. I like Monster Hunter games because it has monsters. I haven't met that person. They might be out there. I don't like Monster Hunter because it has monsters. It's not my thing. Like, they might be out there, but I don't know. Don't be silly. There's no exit from a place like Magic Hand. Oh, this is Magic Hand. Outside. A world outside? What do you mean? Oh, it's the same place. Oh, man, we got a lot of people who don't like Monster Hunter in chat today. I knew I had a reason for not liking you people. Just kidding. I have a personal hatred for Monster Hunter. I was convinced to try it when World came out, but I came to the game late. I had 2 or 3 friends that said they'd play it with me, and then they proceeded to only play new content that kept dropping, never going back through the earlier game with me, so I uninstalled it. Sound like those friends absolutely dropped the ball on you, and I'm sorry that they wrecked your experience with Monster Hunter, because it can be a really fun experience. But if your friends are going to do that, then that's terrible. Have you met a man who says you cannot part with someone you have not met? No. You should meet him. Well, is that all he has to say? I tend to think the same way too. You cannot part with a man you have not met. You have to consult a fact to figure out how to play multiplayer that's rotten game design. You know what? You could read the manual. Did you do that, Mr. Tempered? I hope you can have a flashback to all the times that I got flack in this chat for not reading the manual before playing. The only difference is I didn't give up on the game. I kept going until I figured it out or read the dang manual or a FAQ online. So you could figure it out, but I guarantee you I had to figure out how to read a dang FAQ for some Uncharted Waters. I'll tell you that right now. Because those games are not crystal. It's my friend's fault. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Third strongest mall, what's going on? We're on Magic Hand. Happiness won't just walk into your life on its own, but neither will unhappiness. So if you don't want trouble in your life, you'd best stay still and never move a muscle. What? Okay, hang on. Really? Unhappiness can walk? I had no idea. Okay. Aegis! We got at least one Monster Hunter fan in here. Monster Hunter World was the first one that really blew up in the West. No, absolutely. And I mean from the perspective of being a North American. Monster Hunter World is the one that blew up, you know, across the seas. Because there's a lot that didn't even come over here anyway. But Monster Hunter World is the one that needed to happen. You do dislike everything. I told you. Sleep at night by listening to your breathing from under the bed. Ooh. You don't have to be insecure about me shaming you for not liking things for weird reasons. It's all right. Very soothing. Finally got my Switch transferred. Hey, congratulations. Is it like Sonic is to Mario as Monster Hunter is to Pokemon? Ooh, that's a good question. Would it be silly to say I don't like Barbie Horse Adventures because I don't like Barbie? Yes, and I would say that's narrow-minded, and it's about as narrow-minded as saying I don't like Monster Hunter because I don't like monsters or hunting. That's weird. It's like if you're like I don't like Bass Pro Hunter or Bass Pro Hunter. Ooh, a fishing Monster Hunter crossover game. No, I don't like Super Black Bass because I don't like fish. That'd be weird. It would be weird. It would be weird and narrow-minded. It would. But obviously you're allowed to dislike whatever you want. And I'm allowed to dislike your disliking. You can't stop. You can't guard your freedom for disliking and then prevent me from having my own disliking. I fall asleep crying in my special red tears pillow. Oh yeah, I sold one waifu pillow recently. I was wondering who purchased it. It says he just kidding doesn't mean it. It's the just kidding is like an ellipses at the end of the sentence. Let's see. Monster Hunter slander never ends. Yeah, it's slanderers over here. Salt your Korean fried chickens. Oh, we came back. Games don't have manuals anymore. You know what they do have? They have a wealth of online tutorials and information, many of them from official sources. So you can absolutely find the information. Manuals there being the analog without the literalism. Tiers do make the best seasoning. There was no manual. I downloaded a demo for it. And you couldn't figure out from a demo in the most accessible Monster Hunter game. I'm allowed to shame you for that. A little bit. You've shamed me for less on these streams, so I'm gonna remember that. Let me put it in the Book of Grudges. Put it in the Book of Grudges. Has missed game printed manuals? Heck yeah. Read a manual of game since SNES. I read one in PS2 era recently. My usual stance when I'm streaming something is I will be interested in what the game teaches you on its own first. In a bad dream, Magicant faded into thin air, vanishing from existence. My heart is still pounding so hard. And if the game is incapable of teaching you itself, then you seek out more information. Or if you can't figure it out from whatever the game's teaching you, seek out more information. We live in the information age, after all. I think, Mr. Temper, you could have figured it out. Let's see. Super Black Bass. Yes, yeah, I looked up and saw Super Black Bass, and I was like, oh, so good. Don't like Dragon Quest because I don't like dragons. Or quests. Friggin' quests. Always getting my stuff. The Ocarina of Hope is finally complete. You can use it to play any melodies you've heard. Do you want it? Sure. You're a real straightforward dude. Here you go. Ha ha ha. You know what? I don't like Ocarina of Time because I don't like ocarinas. Or time. Manuals back would be cool. When I was working at EA, it was a group of guys who would get together every lunch and play Monster Hunter and PSP. I always felt left out until I actually played it. There's a deep-seated emotional trauma here. I wish I could have known you at the time and helped ease you into it, because yeah, it's a bit of an inaccessible series, but you could do it. You're not an idiot, you know. You could figure it out. Unless you just don't like hunting monsters, in which case it's not for you. Because there's only one thing you do in Monster Hunter. And it's in the title. Let's see. Somebody said something about shame. There's no shame in shaming a shamer who's shaming you. Exactly. That's what I always tell myself right before I get on stream. Baron and I aren't dumb. No, I don't think you are dumb. You might have been a little impatient. But yeah, I think you could figure it out. Now, it's funny, too, because the bad controls that you're talking about in Monster Hunter, I know exactly what you're talking about. There's some really strange button mapping, and then there's also the game's sense of physics, where, like, normally if you swing a giant sword in a video game, it swings it pretty fast, but you've got a ridiculous sense of weight in Monster Hunter. That's part of its charm. But you didn't play that long into the game to feel that, you know. You only played a little bit of a demo. Come on. I bent my spoon and it's hard to eat with. You think you could fix it for me somehow? Please fix it right away. Nintendo fixed the spoon with telekinesis. Thanks a million, Munch Munch. Hey, would you like to spend the night here? That's good. Oh, all right. I hate time. The one resource that we get. You know what? Deoxer said the quote of stream right there. There's no shame in shaming a shamer who's shaming you. Boom. Live in the age of information and misinformation. Quests are the worst. Pick flowers for NPCs. Never. Oh, you don't like Dragon Quest? I didn't know that. I had to go to the library to use Wi-Fi. Oh, yes. Switch 2. I remember. Saw someone recently with no irony say that I'm officially on their blacklist. They were dead serious, as though they genuinely keep a physical list. I hadn't actually done anything to the guy. I never met him, but... that you, Dan, were on their list? Oh, what's up, Goaty? How's it going? Thanks for the sub, Bubby. I appreciate it. We're currently talking about how these schlubs don't like Monster Hunter. No, I'm just kidding. That was just for Mr. Tempered, so he can pick up on my pattern of speech. Don't like Dragon Quest. You know what? You might like Dragon Warrior until you find out you don't like warriors, and you're just a narrow-minded, old, uptight man shaking his fist at warriors. Monster Hunter is a concept right up the alleyway. They need to tighten things up for me to get invested. Yeah, tighten things up would be it playing more like, probably more like Souls or Neo, but that's absolutely not Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is like take those games and then add real physics. Like, so if you're gonna swing a sword that's 10 feet long and made out of bone, it's gonna feel like that, which is great. It gives it a kind of kinetic quality that is lacking from some of the faster paced games. Ocarina is a mediocre Zelda. Oh, we've heard it here, folks. I like Ocarina of Time. I don't think it's the best one though. Be the guy who plays Monster Hunter games and only does mushroom gathering quests. I'm so glad that they got rid of those. I really am. The gathering quests. Spent a lot of time on those back in the day. Well, I used to action RPGs in the Soul style. Monster Hunter. No, yeah, Monster Hunter is its own thing. But you know what? You shouldn't want them to all be the same thing, because it's good that we have diversity in this market. You know, I know that the big publishers are constantly fighting to have less diversity in the market. They're constantly like, you know what? You should have fewer options. No more physical for you. I used to run a musical instrument store, but the ocarina I ordered never arrived, so I've given up. You know what? I've got an ocarina. Right here. Help. Play the melodies. Okay, let's do it. Played on and on. Oh, yeah, cool. This is just like my sanctuary right here. Sanctuary. Sanctuary. See, Ocarina is the third best 3D Zelda. Behind what? I was going to guess Tears and Breath of the Wild, but actually I don't know. Because Wind Waker is pretty great, too. What's up, Goatee? You're on one trophy away from the Monster Hunter Wilds plat? Oh, man. Yeah, there's a real grind in there, too. Yeah, I both hate and love the grind, as I hate and love myself. Well, congratulations. You're now on a person's blacklist, apparently. What did they blacklist you for? Let's see. I don't like diversity. I want all games to cater to my personal taste. So you just, yeah. I knew you were a terrible human being. People, and you know, I didn't say just kidding. People with their opinions on certain games. It's not bad. In fact, it's good. It's structurally not all I want from Zelda. Clunky armored core that didn't play like Souls. Oh, this guy speaking my language. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me an old Armored Core style game. Heck yeah. What's up, James? Tweet about RPGs? Oh, I muted that crap. Because you know why? All the 20-somethings in the anime PFPs showed up. And they were like, yo, this unk take right here. Just fur all up in my looks maxing. Or a farm bot. And I was like, what the gibberish is this? So anyway, it hit a crowd that is insecure enough to where if you tweet an opinion, they feel like you're trying to take all their favorite things away from them. So I just muted it because there's no point in engaging with it. And I haven't been on Twitter since. But what do you mean James is making the rounds? What kind of round making were we talking about? Better not be on Facebook. Games need their own identity, otherwise everything would be Pong themed. There you go. No rate is shaming me for that, but the navigation is not the game's strong point, so I'd rather be able to focus on the combat instead of running around. That's fine, I just don't play it. See, that's the way to go. Single play's got a good head on his shoulders right there. But yeah, you gotta, it's less like a boss rush game. Because a boss rush, like the boss isn't going to run away from you and you have to chase it down. But you do have to do some actual hunting. You know, it's not Monster Killer. It's Monster Hunter. But there's the arena. You know, you could fight bosses in there. All games should automatically know my everything. Oh, no. There's some alarming takes in chat today. Let's see. I don't even know what unk is, so you've seen several different people's opinion on it. Oh, okay. Like good people, high-ranking people, interesting people, or the usual filth randos that infect social media. All this because you said Monster Hunter sucks. Oh, it's great. Why did you randomly say Monster Hunter sucks anyway? Because I don't think you knew that I was a big Monster Hunter fan. I see you don't feel so well. Just wait a moment. Oh, okay. You know what? I should play some Monster Hunter. That'd be fun. Oh my gosh, if there was a Super Nintendo Monster Hunter, I'd be all over that thing. What? Oh, they're eating musubi. I do want some. Thank you. Nothing makes the rounds on Facebook. No, you'd be surprised, DD Dragon. I've made a few tweets that went viral enough to where they were starting to share them on Facebook. My mom saw them. My mom saw memes that I made on Twitter that went to Facebook. She doesn't even know any gamers. And they were all embarrassing memes too. They were not like making an adequate point about the game industry or anything like that. They were like, one was like April O'Neil being added to Fortnite. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to say it here. Anyway, that was a fun time. Okay. Trying to give good takes. You do it. You do it. I think I personally like it better as a boss rush. I think it would. Yeah. It's from the sound of it. So there is an arena in Monster Hunter games in which it is just that. It is the boss rush stuff without the, hey, you actually have to go out and hunt the monsters. But I don't know if there's a standalone Monster Hunter game that is just that. There might be, but I don't know. Did put a comment on a YouTuber's first video and it's about finally beating 7th Saga. Oh, nice. Good job. You don't like boss rush games at all? Oh, man. I only have so much shame to go around, you guys. You can't do this to me. I suppose you could call Shadow of the Colossus a boss rush in some ways. I think you could. I've called Shadow of the Colossus a boss rush. In some of those, the monster kind of runs from you, you know? New topic, Musu ruined Koei. Koei? I have no opinion on that. Try and start a crap chat. Oh, and all you got was a huge amount of shame out of it. How's that feel? It feels like me tweeting an opinion about RPG length. I will get back to playing this game, I swear. I'm still catching up on chat. Guy was pretty intense, picking on someone else in chat, and the other guy clearly had no idea what to do, so very playfully flipped a couple of his harassing bits on him. Contacted by a mod and the streamer separately, both said they were happy with what I was doing and that I wasn't crossing any lines, but they both sent me screenshots, the same message. The guy probably DM'd them to complain about you? Like, he called for mom and dad? That's so weird. Why are people online so weird? So I played Shadow of the Colossus for the first time minutes ago. Not super impressed. It wasn't terrible by any means. I'm willing to say that I think Last Guardian is a much better game. Dang, did you beat Shadow of the Colossus? I think... Well, let's see. Shadow of the Colossus was one of like 5 or 6 games that I actually gave a 10 out of 10 to in my 10 years of reviewing video games. I hold it in that high of esteem. Let's see. Red's mom, so we need to talk about what you do in your free time. Yeah. Yeah, that was... Oh, you felt it. You felt it. You felt it enough to tell me about it. Let's see. Switch 2 setup was the stupidest. Like the regular setup of the system? Dragon? Oh, you know what? I caught up on chat. Are all fighting games just boss rushes? Not necessarily, because that would presume that all the fighters are bosses. And I don't think they are. You know? Whew. Okay, here we go. Hey, I'm actually from the real world, same as you. Just make with the cash and with the goods you can dash. What can I get you? Let's see, we got Magic Herbs, Coin of Peace. Protection coin. Holy monies. Okay. Alright. Got a chat fester to keep distracting Red. Somebody rewatching this is going to be like, you talk too much about nothing. That was an actual YouTube comment that I got once. And I was like, that's cool. Thanks for talking so much about nothing in my comments section. Hey, I'm actually from the real world, same as you, with the cash. Oh, they got more things here. Repel ring. Pixie bracelet. Cherub ban, goddess ban. I don't know. Fat chats, where's that? You know you're a legit streamer where you don't even have to play the game and you still get engagement? Well, I don't think I'm a legit streamer at all, but I appreciate that. I think that I just lucked into knowing some interesting people who come in here and share their horrible opinions. And then you get a kick about me reacting to them. And that's all the attention that you get in life. So, no, I'm just kidding. I had to throw the just kidding. I was just kidding there. For real. Okay? For real. Let's see. I wonder if that's part of it. I've not played the remake. I have to wonder if some of the majesty has been lost. So I have played the remake of Shadow of the Colossus. I think it's wonderful. I think the remake doesn't touch much, and that's good. Did beat Shadow of the Colossus. Like I said, I don't hate it. I give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. That's a great score. What's your average score to play slasher? Average score ought to be 5 out of 10. Right? So 7 or 8, that's a pretty great score. Yeah, I think that's an incredibly moving game. It's certainly a really unique game. And eventually you get tired of the same old thing. Transfer crap. Who beat Seven Saga? I beat Seven Saga. Chrono Trigger is a lower mid RPG, and the developers could have made a better game if they had waited a few years to collaborate with working designs. That is some excellent bait right there. You know what? Anytime anybody says anything about Chrono Trigger in front of me, I'm just like, it's gotta be bait. Everybody knows at this point. For real, fur. Just kidding, narrator. He wasn't kidding. He actually hates these people. Narrator, I didn't even hire a narrator. So this is your average would be 5. Oh yeah, then 7 or 8. That's a great score. That's a stupendous score. Stupendous store. That's what we were. Let's see. Is it mountains of walls of text? Good luck, DD Dragon. Godspeed. Played someone saying 5 is average? Oh yeah. That was one of my my primary principles when I reviewed games. It's like, if I'm going to use a 10-point scale, 5 is the middle of it. And people are like, well, in school where you get grades, I'm like, we're not in school, and I'm not using a grading system. I'm using 5 as average, 6 is above average, 7 or 8's great scores, 9, stupendous. You ever see people who scream about the game only got a 9 out of 10 from PC Gamer? It's like, who the hell cares? Like, that's a great score. I don't know. People are weird. Do you have to play the first 7 Oh, here we go. Did you use AI to write that out as well? Let's see. Mega the Cash. Yeah. What do you got? Rain pen. Okay, so this is something you got to come back for. I'm guessing this is kind of a hub, maybe. You know what? Flattery won't prevent you. Flattery will not protect you from my rapacious shaming. So I appreciate it. That's it. All right, believe me, my ego very much appreciates it. But you're still gonna get shamed. So I'm just being honest, and that's the biggest thing. Unless I say just kidding, I gotta be honest with chat. Red started reading my post and assumed I was making the same joke I always do. Yeah, I didn't read the rest of it. I didn't. I didn't. I mean, I saw the Saga Frontier at the bottom, but yeah, it sounds like you assumed that I didn't see that you put Saga Frontier at the bottom, but I had the same reaction. I slapped my knee once for you because I knew you appreciate a good natured chuckle. A lot of gaming magazines use 7 or 10 as average. Yeah, the bloviate. Like, they wouldn't dream of giving something a 5, you know, unless it's unplayable. It was like, that's ridiculous. What about the other 4 numbers at the bottom? Yeah. And if you're only going to go from 5 to 10, then use 5 stars, you know? We got to go back to that one magazine, can't remember which one, that used the faces, you know? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start taking pictures. I'm going to do it. I'm going to start taking pictures that are single photo reviews of me making a face. And you have to surmise what my review is just from me making the face about the game. There we go. And we're going to patent that and stick it with my pen that will fact check everything. Yeah, 1 ought to be unplayable. Straight up, literally unplayable. Not,
I didn't like it because you chase monsters in it.
but no, 1 as in, like, you can't get past the title screen. It has game-breaking bugs. You know, something like that. Was Game Pro? I gotcha. You gave it into a 6? Yeah, I would probably give it a 4, because I do think it's below average for the system. But it's a port, so it's kind of understandable. Unlimited Saga is a 5 out of 10. I haven't played any of those games. Okay, here we go. Of course, I am a non-singing monkey. Normal monkeys don't sing. So, any questions? Now, questions are so ridiculous. Can you not? No, I want to say no. I do. Good. I was worried that you would ask a difficult one. You know, you look so much like Queen Mary. I wonder why. Oh, probably because it's his real mom. This is a big area. There's a lot going on. Got like dungeons in here and crap. Oh yeah, they do. You would also give an into a 4? That's interesting. 4 out of 10? I noticed you just put 4. I gotta ask follow-up questions here. What's your scores, Cinco, for the snails? What's your scores for the FF Legend games? And into is a 4 out of 4? Common time, baby. Common time. Magic Snail. There you go. 4 out of 5. See, I knew there would be a joke there, but yeah, it's definitely not a 4 out of 5. I'll tell you that. Okay, so we just get hit real hard here. Whew. For what it's worth, I occasionally play a game knowing it's bad, but never in a million years would I rate it higher than its deserved 1 out of 10 score. No way I would pretend it's anything but trash. Which game are we talking about? Use me some laugh up. Okay, so note to self, enemies hit pretty hard here. There's a cat. Is this a... I'm a cat that swims in the ground. Can you guess what's in my paw? A shovel. Do you know what I have in my hand? I don't. I don't. Keep an eye out for the gibberish that might have information about this. Legend 3 is an 8 out of 10. 1 and 2 are a few points lower. Nice. I recently replayed Legend 1, and I thought it was pretty great. You know, in the context of a Game Boy RPG, obviously. There's some red weed on the ground. Oh, okay, we can turn that into magic herb, I think they said it was. This is the fountain. Oh, it's just a waterfall. Papa can't carry any more. Shame. Ah! Oh, okay. Whew. Panicked a little bit. Nobody believes that, Mr. Tempered. Big rigs. Okay. Biggy riggy, huh? Like, you know what was a 1 out of 10 for a lot of people? Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm not at all making it up. If you played that on a lot of PCs, that thing would not run. Oh, that thing was called Groucho. I like that. It would not. I had a friend who was going to cross-play Monster Hunter Wilds with us, and it would not run at all on his PC. And he had a pretty good one, too. Okay, let's see. Bear... Teddy bear backwards. Interesting. I love that we're talking about game criticism today. You know, with all the joking around and all the very essential shaming, it's good to know that there can still be reasonable, logical, objective discussion of video game criticism backed up by reasons. I love it. This is stuff that gets me out of bed in the morning. Well, that and the hideous screaming back pain. Suspicious man, I'll let you pass if you solve this riddle. I'll never know what I'm thinking. Okay, do they all say the same thing? Well, I do know what you're thinking because I have telepathy. Telepathy. Right, the answer is 2 alligators. Although I haven't come up with the riddle yet. Alright, well the answer was 2 alligators. Nonetheless. You know what, with Dragon Quest III, I'd heard that from several people in regards to the remake. A lot of folk were saying that it didn't respect their time. I think that's interesting. I haven't played it, so I cannot comment. Yeah, Wild's famously poorly optimized for PCs. It's really sad. It is really sad because the dude dropped cash on it, and obviously he can't get it on physical, so he couldn't get a refund. So he was just out $80. That's it. And I was like, maybe this is a decent argument for something physical, huh? I don't know. Are you a rubber ball? You bounce a lot. Who, me? Who, I? I have never once bounced in my life. Let's see. I love the joint. Okay. Monster Hunter Wilds was completely broken because of the DRM. It was eventually fixed, but only because of player. Yeah, I remember reading that. Yeah, horrible. He hopped on, my PC friend hopped on with me and my kid brother. We were playing on PS5, and his performance was just atrocious. Oh, tilapia, mahi-mahi, flounder, those are all excellent. It was so good. The rope inside, we got too much stuff. What's all in here? A boomerang, a size stone. We're just gonna see what's in here. A ruler. Gonna have to wait until somebody joins us. Some trout yogurt. A fight capsule inside. Okay, I do want to get that one. Oh, hello. If he got it on Steam, he had a 2-hour play period to ask for a refund if he was under it. They tried for 2 hours. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they tried enough to purchase... they purchased an upgrade to their PC, hoping that that was going to fix it. So they had it for several days, trying to get it going. A lot of that was probably downloading game files through the Monster Hunter launcher. Oh, yeah. 2 hours is not a long time. I wish it was like 2 days, but then you could beat some games with that amount of time. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. They're gonna need to. Oh, what? It opened up. Oh no. Okay, so that one you could only get one object. But I took the fight capsule, whatever. That's pretty restrictive, but I don't know what you could do to make that less restrictive but still fair. Mysterious power, one that protects. It dwells within the earth, sea, and stars. Pretty fine line with the refunds considering how many of the games on the platform are short. Yeah, exactly. As soon, like, I was right away going to say it should be longer than 2 hours, but then there are games that you can beat in 2 hours, you know? So I don't know. I really don't know how they could figure that out. But obviously it would have been very valid reasons to get a refund for Monster Hunter Wilds on PC, but he just couldn't, you know? And like, that's almost $100 down the drain. On the one hand, I wish the policy was happy with Steam. It has a policy for that since no one else does. It's something. A vial of serum. Okay. A bullhorn. Do I want to keep the vial of serum? It was empty. I'm good. Yeah, I felt really bad for him too, especially since we were all excited to join in together on it. But there was nothing that we could do about it, you know? It was just kind of it. And then I remember he was like, well, maybe Capcom will fix it. And it just was not fixed for like a really long time. So yeah, really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Magic herb. It is a fancy reflection effect. I like it. Well, I'm not going to say PC gaming's not good. I don't think that's the takeaway here. I think the takeaway is they need to figure out they need to figure out how to get these games on PC in a fully playable form at launch as best they can. And if not, then fix it ASAP. The Queen isn't feeling well. Oh, here is the Queen. All of us know you're not from here, but we consider you one of us just the same. With the Onyx hook, you can come back here anytime. Don't hesitate to come visit us again whenever you're having a hard time. Everyone here loves you, Ninten. You wanna go where everybody knows your name? Ninten. GOG for the win. I like GOG. Welcome, Ninten. Here in Magicant, everyone is your friend. You can have as much as you like, or whatever you want. Oh, you want to hear my song? I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I just can't sing. I beg you to learn it and sing it to me. If I could only sing it again, something important would happen. I'm sure of it. Okay, that's it. Just double check everything. There's always a downside. Recently saw a thread about a group of people who target indie games, speedrun them, then return them. That's terrible. I mean, why would you go out of your way specifically to do that? That's really like, I don't know if predatory is the right way to put it, but that's just terrible. Oh, I didn't catch this guy. Wish I could hear the Queen sing again. Queen Mary often has nightmares. As if scolding a naughty child, she cries out, I am scared, I'm scared. And then she starts to sing, only a little bit. Then she forgets the tune and wakes in a sweat. I wonder what sad experience has done this to Queen Mary. Oh, I don't know. It bugs me when people target the folk who have the toughest time trying to find that. Yeah, definitely. That is pretty terrible stuff. Let me out. Thank you. Okay, so we have got to help Queen Mary figure out how to remember her tune. Another good track. This sounds identical to the EarthBound track, actually. Yeah, I think this is the identical track from EarthBound. Yeah, Dan, I think you know, I know you're talking about publishing a game. But publishing, obviously that exact word speaks to me after recent experiences. And that's an honest thought that I've had, is like, do I want to work so hard to publish something when the kind of people who may be a primary audience would do exactly what they did, or would do something like this situation here that we're talking about, games. It's a question worth asking yourself if you want to take the time to actually build something in this industry. Let's see here. I do want to spend the night. Oh, sweetness. Is it just using EarthBound music? Oh, I don't know. Is it using EarthBound music? Does it have renditions of Mother 1 music in some areas? Okay, so good question. That's what we're trying to figure out. I'm not sure because I haven't played Mother 1. There's quite a bit of it that sounds verbatim like it sounds on EarthBound. But some of the tracks sounded different to me enough to where I'm like, oh, this could be like a prototypical version of the EarthBound track. So I don't know. But this track here sounds exactly... Oh my gosh. This track here sounds exactly like it does on Earthbound to me. I'm dead. I got smashed. Oh yeah, I published a novella through Amazon as well. It's weird. We're in. It does sound identical to you too. Yeah. So Cinco, you've played the Earthbound Beginnings. Beg your pardon. I know that they used some of the melodies that were later in Earthbound. How much of Mother's soundtrack is unique? I know you can't put a number on that exactly, but did Mother have a lot of unique tracks, or did it share a lot of very similar music? I can't remember which house had the... Yeah, I think it's this house. Yep. I mean, case in point, like James mentioned, when he popped in, there was that tweet that I put out recently about perfect play length for an RPG. To my mind, that seems like it's a pretty benign tweet to post, a pretty benign opinion to share. But people got really upset about it. And I think that's generally because people on social media are upset and are looking for things to be upset about. But if that's the kind of audience that's going to primarily look at something that I produce, then yikes. Territorial Oak. Okay, let's see if we can't get this life up. Kind of getting beyond that. That's the good stuff. And, oh no. And looking at... I need some offensive psi. Looking at staying off of social media for a while, I think that's good as well. So if anybody is particularly frustrated by social media lately, highly recommend, come on! Taking a break from the socials. That's good. This guy right here. Oh my gosh. It's literally a gigantic tree. Kill it. No! Oh. Woo! Definitely some songs that we're using both? Okay. I think it is mostly Maniacs now. And I was remembering back like 11 or so years ago, 10 years ago, that social media used to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try and get this noble seed, whatever it is here. But yeah, now it's just mostly arguments and psychos. Like if you get a lot of attention on your stuff, you typically don't want it. That rocks! Oh yeah, we got it. I'm surprised Dynamagic can't. Yeah, there's a little spiky spike right here. But they give you plentiful recovery stuff right in this area, so easy enough just to... Oh, I didn't need to do that twice. Easy enough just to, try and do a little grinding here. I wish more games did that too. Oh, baby! That rocks! That's good. Get excited about my level up, please, game. That's good. You Googled your book after lunch, first few hits were piracy sites. That's horrible. For a lot of people like myself, having a book published is like a childhood dream. But it can be really horrible actually seeing that through to fruition. I'm a flying man. I'll stand beside you. It's what I was born to do. Oh, yeah, the flying guy. I remember these guys. That's cool. Flying man joins you. Cannot wait to serve you. What kind of place is this? Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. Exploding enemies are annoying once they die. They certainly are. I've never met one in real life, but I presume they're bad. Oh, you meant in the game? Yeah, they are bad. How come there's exploding trees all over the place? That's the big thing, you know? The trees explode. Is Nintendo at a Chick-fil-A? I actually hate Chick-fil-A, really. So I've been in like 2 Chick-fil-A's. Do Chick-fil-A's look like this? Or is it the exploding enemies is the Chick-fil-A thing? I don't know if that's a Chick-fil-A thing. So, do you have strong monsters over, especially later in the game when you're searching for melodies? Oh, I can imagine, yeah. That's as you'd expect for an RPG. New area. Enemies got to be a little tougher, you know? Whoa. There's a lot of wells here. Well, well, well. Just trying to get a sense of the area. You got to build a map in your head, you know? That's what we do. I was going to say that's what the real ones do. I don't know if I'm a real one. I just like to play the video games, that's all. Okay. Alright. I don't like the tree. I don't want to fight the tree. I'll fight the snails before I fight the tree. This tune has a Koei vibe. It does? Huh. You made it an exploding enemy in real life in one time? Just once and never again. Wait. What if that's a reference to something, I don't know what it is. It's something. We can get that, but I don't know. Okay, so that side was a dead end, so let's check over here. I don't want to fight the trees. I don't. The trees are strong, my lord. Their roots go deep. Rip them all down. There's your Lord of the Rings reference for the day. I regained my strength at Queen Mary's Fountain. There are many wells east of town. Rumor has it that the sound of another world can be heard from them. Oh, really? So what, do you gotta check each well and it's gonna have the music in it? Touching the fountain's water revitalizes you. Oh, that's cool. That's a really quick heal right here. If we use this, now it's a magic herb. Look at that. Okay, what is the noble seed? Use this to cancel the effects of the wicked seed. Oh, that makes sense. It's just healing. That's got herbs in it. What does a flea bag do? Bag of fleas and other nasty critters. Throw this at an enemy and watch the effect. Okay. Good to know. It's the how can I serve you? Oh. I've never, yeah, I don't eat it. I don't like the food. There's, I'm sure there are a lot of places that I go to that I disagree with on, in terms of what they fund and what their policies are. There's a lot, you know. Like, it's not like if I shop at Amazon, I'm for the destruction of the rainforest or anything. So that tends to be my, maybe an agnostic kind of response to all that, because there's certainly a lot you could get into there. Oh, butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Okay, let's see. There's only one well you can go into, and you go into that well a lot. Oh, it'll be the way that we go. Okay, go to Chick-fil-A. Yeah, is that the religious one? Yes. If you fight the trees, they have to deal with the green piece next. They don't want to chain themselves to a tree. I think I'm lost here. It supports the destruction of the rainforest. I just wanted to buy a ebook. Gaining XP is decent since you can heal at the fountain. Absolutely. Yeah, you could do some quick grinding here for sure. Gaining XP is decent. Oh, no, I read that. Remember, boycott every company run by alpha people. You just go off the grid. And that's why some people do go off the grid. You know, because it is overwhelming. There's quite a lot of horribleness out there. Oh, alchemists? I don't know about that. Swoosh! Hey, how dare you attack my flying man? Flying man over there. A sudden fight pill? Sure, let's throw away This is one of my least favorite things about Earthbound. You got way too small of an inventory. I mean, he's only got a backpack, you know, so. Yeah, let's see what the sudden fight pill. We're getting a lot of level ups here, actually. That's pretty great. A lot of level ups and probably a lot of money, too, so we should be able to afford the thing. Let's see, doubles your fight during battle. However, after battle, your fight returns to normal on after one use. Okay, so good to save for a boss, I guess. Oh, I did not notice that was an enemy. That tree just jumped at me. Whew. What? That's a curious comment. Syncope. Okay, let's see. We got the oak. It was totally a palm tree. Alright. Alright. I'll call shenanigans on that. Okay, so I guess I gotta check every well. What we're gonna do is check wells. Here we go. That wasn't too hard to find. Well, 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 what have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everyone's talking about. Ha ha ha. You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my ears. Would someone shut this fella up? That's a good song. Yo, what's up, Jolly Jared? How you doing? What is it? Ulrich. Eat the Ulrich. I don't want to. Looks like it tastes like blueberries. Jolly Jared, how you doing? What's happening? Ooh. It's the only well you can enter? Okay, well that's in good. That's good. That's good. We'll just have to see what's happening down here. Now, I took the left-hand ladder. I think we're just going to use the left rule. Let's keep doing it. Tactics Ogre forced you in a difficult decision. Oh, really? I mean, that sounds like it would pair well with the tactics angle, wouldn't it? In it? No. Ulrich and its cohort. Another Ulrich. You know what? What's all with all this missing going on around here? Ah. What was the difficult decision? We got a size stone. I do want to throw something away for the size stone. I've got a bunch of herbs in the big bag, so we're gonna get rid of this herb here. Okay, what does the Psi stone do? Psi power in solid form can be used many times. Becomes an ordinary stone after many uses. So I'm guessing it's like a damage spell or something. There's a repel ring inside. Let's try it out here. And a few maps later I had to deal with his misses. Oh. Oh no. That's terrible. And it was optional to get this guy? Or what? Let's try the I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Too easy. She prepared a nice dinner. This is why I keep you around, Mr. Temper. This is exactly why. Oh yeah, let's see. How much is this hamburger that I got from the trash? We'll just eat it. And then we'll take this repel ring and see what all that does. This strange ring will drive away all kinds of enemies. Enemies much stronger than you may ignore this. So, wandering foes will keep away for a little while. Alright. Neat. Cool. That's nice. Oh, it was a branching path decision? Oh my. Oh my goodness. 4 eyes! I bet this is traumatic for some of you watching. Man. You know, there's a thing there. There's a thing there. When a game makes me do something heinous that I really don't want to do, and there's no option, I'm really not into that. Like when I played The Last of Us, I was like, this is wrong. This is wrong. Torture simulator. Ooh. Oh, so many levels. We got quick and defense up, look like. Like Last of Us, lots of good graphics, great performances. Not a game I would play for the gameplay, but man, not my cup of tea when it comes to this story, that's for sure. You need to save this one when the chick was a pirate. Do you hate when that happens? Okay, we got a split path here again. Going down left ways. Did the repel thing already wear off? It looks like it might have. That makes sense since it, skipped coming out on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I'd be down to play that someday, eventually. There's just too many video games. We've said it before. And it will be said again. There are way too many video games. Yeah, did you adopt the child? There is a Cherubs band inside. Okay, the Cherubs band must be equipped on your arm and increases your defense. Probably better than a slap bracelet. Oh, I still got nothing on my body. Just realized. Oh yeah, that's a huge boost. Cool. Glad I didn't spend money to buy that either. Sniper Elite? Nice. The baddest of history's bad guys. So you fight Nintendo executives? That's crazy. Can't believe they made a game about that. There's probably a bunch of people out there who don't know that was a joke. Suggesting the video games should be destroyed rather than preserved. I did not say that. I would suggest they could slow down on making them, though. You know? No, you justified my joke. Video games should be destroyed. I did not say that. They should stop making so many, though. They should slow down a bit. You know, and take your time to maybe, I don't know. Make sure that they are all bug free and work properly. That could be good. Yeah, some of them are pretty expensive, you know. Some of them are pretty pricey. But we're fighting a lot of enemies today. This feels like the first proper dungeon. You know, like the zoo and the cemetery didn't really feel like proper dungeons. This feels like a proper dungeon. You got the blue walls and everything. A Sai Stone. Okay, I guess we could start using that because there's another one just lying around. There's nothing over here. Oh, there is something over there. Okay. Whoa! Le dragon. He sweep. The dragon slumbers. Nintendo can't wake it up just yet. Nintendo. Can we use telepathy? Nope. Nope. I don't have anything to wake it up, so it was correct. Can't wake it up just yet. Slap bracelet. Good times. You don't enjoy pain? I mean, you put an LOL after it, but we all know that's what it is. The first round of consumers are quality assurance. Let me toss this. And pick this up. Sai Stone. There we go. Nintendo do what Genesis don't. I just had a stroke reading that. I did. Nintendo open the present. There's silver sword inside. Whoa. I mean, that's got to be pretty good, right? So what should we use To fill the empty spaces. I got 2 of these, so we're just going to do that. And then we'll pick this up. Silver sword. Is this inequipable? Hopefully. No! Why? How come you can't use this? Silver sword. Teddy can equip this weapon. Oh. I haven't even got that. Okay. You do? You know what they always say? Different strokes for different folks. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Game devs should really take the time to make sure they carve out as much of their already on this content to make... Yeah, there you go. There you go. I didn't read the rest of it. There might have been a zinger at the end. I gotta get back to this. Whoa, what's this guy doing? I am a forgotten man. It's like I'm not really here. You didn't have to notice me. Go ahead and ignore me. I'm a man who doesn't exist anywhere. You bother to use such kind words that I don't know what to do now. How am I supposed to live like this if I start missing people? My conversations are always monologues. I am a man who has always been alone since the moment I was born. Lucky, unlucky, it all makes no difference to me. Breathing is about the best I can do. Why do you keep insisting on talking to me? Are you a forgotten man too? Don't give me that garbage. There's somebody thinking of you. Just leave me alone and go back from where you came. Oh, he left. Oh no, he kicked me out. Well, okay, so... I did not want that to happen. I think I'm going to store some stuff here. If I can remember which house had the storage. Was this a storage house? Oh my gosh, first try? Dang, amazing. Okay, let's put we'll put this in here. We'll put this in here. And we'll put this in here. We'll put this in here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we got the fountain. We can go 9 eyes at that person's house. I do want to save the game again. So I gotta remember where this guy. Right here. Mysterious Mimicker. Oh yeah, lots of money. Okay, we got 3,000 now, so that's pretty cool. I would like to check out the shops again and see if there's anything good I can purchase. I think they were all the way up here, right? Uncle Save, is that you? Oh! Deep cut right there. Oh, this is the shop. Okay. Oh, no. That's not it. You know what? Personified saves are better. I like the personification of save points. Musubi, okay. I guess we'll have one since we're here. How we doing? Oh, we're good. Now remind me how the flying man works. You can't recover their HP, or can you? We get coin apiece. We could buy the protection coin. Let me ask John, since you just beat this recently. Was the protection coin a treasure in a dungeon anytime soon? Or should I drop the funds on this one? I love that sound. Let's see what they got next door real quick here. Oh, but where's the ATM machine? I don't think I figured that out. Now that you know of. Where's the ATM machine in here? I don't think I talked to anybody that does that. Oh, there we got the cherub band, so that's good. Rather get the magic coin? Is it less good than the other one? But I don't know where the ATM is. I don't know how to access my moolah monies. Money. Dun, 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 dun. You understood that reference? You know what? Stopped watch is right twice a day. Oh, good job. That's a good one. That is a good reference. That is a good reference. And it is the first song that I think of anytime somebody says the word money. I hear it's a gas. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash. Yeah, I don't know where the ATM is, so we're just gonna move on with our lives. We'll go back down the well. Oh no! Darn it. Well, they have they have people who trade in real money here, so I presumed that they would have a machine for it. Ding dang darn it. New car, caviar, 4-star daydream, think about me, a football team. Biddy biddy boom 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 boom. I don't know if I want that noble seed. I don't. So they'll happily take your money, but you can't do anything about that. Is this a remake of Mother 1? It is, JT. It is a remake of Mother 1 made to look like EarthBound, which is pretty rad. That's good. It's highly playable, by the way. I would go out on a limb and say the original Mother 1 is not highly playable. I would say that. But, people have played it, so it's playable to an extent. But highly playable? Skeptical about that. Highly unplayable? Also, what's up, JT? How are you? Thanks for joining. For Tersting. Testong? Wow. I didn't know you spoke Italian. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Bump, 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 bump. Mother 1 is a very well done RPG for 1989. Holding it to modern standards wouldn't be fair. Oh, thanks, Dad. No, in all seriousness, I would not say I'm holding it to modern standards. But I do think it's not a highly playable RPG. I'm sure it's well done in its own right, but not a fun game to play at all. And how dare you? I'm allowed to dislike things. How could you not allow me to dislike that? You must allow me all the disliking that... You know what? I don't like Mother 1 because I don't like mothers. Really, that's it. You know, I just don't like mothers, so I can't like Mother 1. If Mother 1 had no mother in it, then maybe I would enjoy it. Of course, I speak Italian. Eat at Olive Garden. Oh, yeah, that's a great place. I'm glad Cinco is here to keep Red's wild takes in check. Have you played Mother 1? Because it sounds like you're defending a game that you've never played just to spite me, which would totally be a Mr. Tempered move. The jump in quality from NES to SNES is palpable. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Or maybe Cinco Play was talking to Major Rage TV and not me, and I just assumed he was talking to me. Let's see, Flying Man is toast. Everybody disliked that. Not played Mother 1, played through EarthBound was enough for me. Yeah, so you don't even know what you're talking about then. Played a little EarthBound? Yeah. EarthBound, I like EarthBound. I do. I almost said EarthBound might be one of those games that's love it or hate it, but there's people I've met who are just like, EarthBound's okay. You know? I think EarthBound's one of those that are like, people can ruin it for you. EarthBound's one of those too where you look at it and you could be like, wow, this is ugly. And then just go from there. The jump is palpable in some ways, but I still argue that on the whole, NES platformers are better than SNES platformers. NES platformers, beg your pardon, feel really tight. They do. I had to play more than half of all that. It was at the highest tier for when it was released. Well, that's great. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. That doesn't change my mind, though. I think it is not a highly playable RPG, and that is not even a super unkind thing to say about it. I don't think it's a horrible RPG by any stretch, but I don't think it's a really playable one. Let's see. What's everyone's favorite niche game that nobody ever talks about? What do you mean? Just straight up just a game that nobody talks about? That's niche.
Nietzsche.
Let's see. Groucho is the best. For the original version of EarthBound, a comet that killed all the dinosaurs. There's a joke in there somewhere. I don't know. That's an interesting question. I tend to think that in most contexts there are no like hidden gems or anything anymore. There's just stuff that people hardly talk about and stuff that people do. I don't know. If I were to stick within the context of Super Nintendo RPGs, because that's what I've been primarily playing, pull up my list. That's what it's here for. It's tempting to say Lufia, but there's plenty of fans of Lufia. I'm going to say EVO Search for Eden. There are some fans of EVO Search for Eden. I just died. But what a unique evolution RPG. I think that's pretty cool stuff. So that's going to be my answer for you. Oh, I just nuked myself. Hang on. Nuked chat. There we go. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Okay, we're going to grind a few more levels here. Guys, did you know that Syncoplay is writing a book on Japanese RPGs? It's crazy. Odama? The only reason why I know about Odama is from the Retro Logic community. Game that you love but don't often hear mentioned? Yeah, probably EVO. Search for Eden. It's definitely not mentioned often in the context of talking about Super Nintendo RPGs. Whoops. Come on now. There we go. Metal Saga or Naval Ops Commander? Yeah, I hardly ever hear people talk about that. I'm curious now as to what exact changes were made to this remake of Mother 1 that have made it more playable in my experience. And there's a meta level too of like, well, when you're streaming something, there's kind of an extra level of enjoyment that can happen outside of the game just from hanging out with other people. I try and be aware of that when I'm playing through a game. Ooh, that tree moved. And try not confuse the streaming experience with the actual experience of the game itself. But that can get tricky. But this feels smoother and more engaging. I imagine that they adapted a few QOL type stuff for this that was lacking in Mother 1. But I don't know. That's pretty hard off Mother 1. Oh, well, maybe we should get another flying man. I think that's what I might do. Because you know what? There's a lot of enemies in here. Front mission gun hazard. Heard that my brother died with honor in combat. With all our love, we held a funeral for him, and he was buried in our cemetery. Now I will take his place alongside you. Okay, but we only got a temporary number. We only have a finite number of flying men, so we got to watch out for that. As long as you don't have photosensitive epilepsy, that is a very important sentence to include. Just in case anybody is susceptible. Watch out now. Now I remember you mentioning that one a while ago. Here rests the flesh and blood of Ninten, the brave soldier, the flying man. No, I don't want to fight the tree. Oh, I forgot you can run. It is not something I'm used to thinking about. Let's go to the right this time. Go down the right side. See what they got in there. Albert Odyssey. That was that PS1? Albert Odyssey? Oh yeah, I do remember now. You did mention that Retro Pals thing. Oh, the sun granting us its sweet, sweet nutrients. Oh, it's Saturn. Okay. There wasn't one on PS1? Hey now. Oh, wish you'd save that smash. Oh well. Saturn was the last game in the series. Down the world, Merville's Ambition. Oof. That takes me back. Take me back. Back. You know what? Nobody ever talks about that Spy versus Spy game on NES. Let me see here real quick. Albert Odyssey. Oh, you know, I was thinking about something else. I wasn't thinking of Albert Odyssey. That is Saturn all day, air day. There was another. Maybe it wasn't Odyssey. Maybe it was Al something or other. I did not know that. Did you know that it's called Spy vs. Spy Doki Doki Panic? Being abysmal to stop playing Albert Odyssey? That's a shame. Bad, 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 bad. Something happened. Oh, yeah, we got a Red Mage Redemption. Thanks very much, Deoxer. Appreciate you. Oh, maybe it's Arcus Odyssey? Was that on PS1? Or not? Oh, darn it. What do you got in here? A magic herb. Alright, cool. I'm going to save that. It was Genesis SNES. Okay, so I'm thinking of something on PS1 that I confused for Albert Odyssey, and I don't know what it is that I'm thinking of. It has a sword in it, so it must be an RPG. Maybe it's Ark the Lad? It could be. I thought that it had either AL at the start of it. It's not Alundra. Or the word Odyssey in it. But I don't know. Wait, wait, wait. What was down here? Was there another way down, or was that it? Oh no, that's it. Arceus Legends? No. Alcazade? Nope. Oh, look at all these eyeballs. Oh, we got the whole family here. Stop hitting my flying man. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna use... Oh, I already put it away. Never mind. Let's use the flea bag on, use it on Mama Swoosh. Oh, okay. That's neat. It's not nothing. Holy smokes. My flying man! They're gonna kill my flying man. No! No, I killed my flying man. The logo for Arc the Lad does have a sword through it, yeah. I want to say it was not that one, though. Because it had a really cartoony guy on the cover. Like, really cartoony. You know, like Saturday morning cartoon level. So I don't know. I'm not sure what it was. It was not Alundra. It was not Alundra. Let me take a look. I have a list of PS1 RPGs somewhere. Take a peek-see. Well, it's none of the A ones there. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I don't know. No idea. Azure Dreams. Let me remember what the cover looks like for the PS1 version. Nah, it's the same color as the GBA version. It's not that one. I don't know. It's not Jade Cocoon. It is not. There are too many RPGs on there. I made a list and I was like, holy smokes. It's not Legend of Legaia. It was not a 3D render. It was not Dragon Warrior 7. It was not a Toriyama cover. Legend of Dragooner? Oh, what? Oh, it's FF7. No, yeah, no, it's not FF7. Good guess, though. If I had a time machine, I would go back and prevent Final Fantasy VII from being released. Not because I don't like Final Fantasy VII, but because I think it would be really interesting to see what gaming would look like today, especially RPGs, if Final Fantasy VII had never released. Like, what if they skipped straight just to 8? Nothing came out in 1997 for Final Fantasy, and then the next one was 8. Guardians Crusade. Let me take a peek here. That's not one that I know what the cover looks like. It is not Guardians Crusade, no. So it's not a 3D render. So it's not going to be one of these ones with the 3D art on the cover. Let me see. Guy with sword on cover. Let's just see what happens. Oh, it's Brave Fencer Musashi. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's not Brave Fencer Musashi. I freaking love that game, though. I think about Musashi all the time. Like, every day I wake up, I say good morning to my beautiful wife, and then I think about Brave Fencer Musashi. It is not Thousand Arms. No. Shadow Crusader. I don't know about that one. Hey, this is kind of fun. I could think of a game, and y'all could try and guess it at some time. Shadow Crusader. Was that on PS1? I'm not seeing it. Are you thinking of Shadow Madness? Yeah, it's not Shadow Madness. That one's a 3D render as well. Yeah, I don't know. The world will never know. Watch it. Not even be on PS1. It was just like a PS2 game. I don't know. I'll try and figure it out afterwards. Hates Final Fantasy Chronicles on PS1? Can't stand it. Worst game ever. Beyond the Beyond. It is not Beyond the Beyond. Dude's got a green cape, right? On Beyond the Beyond. That was who did Beyond the Beyond? Now I can't remember. And wasn't that one of the early PS1 RPGs? Camelot, that's right. I was like, I know it's somebody that like everybody loves, but nobody loved that game. It's not Hoshigami. I've never even heard of that one. Is it Jumping Flash? No. Is there a sword on the cover of Jumping Flash? Oh man, you could hear Single Play salivating because he said something in Japanese. I was kidding. I gotta look up Hoshigami as well. He's like, "Is somebody say Hoshigami?" Oh yeah, I've never played that. That looks rad as heck. It is not Barbie Horse Adventures. I don't like Barbie. We talked about this earlier, eh? Incredible Crisis. No, I don't know. No. Grand Stream Saga. It is not. Did anyone mention Lunar? It's not Lunar. Either. It is Bishibashi Special. Go wash your mouth out. Okay, how many games are there with the word Odyssey in it, in the title? Because it might be video games with the word Odyssey in the title. Because I thought it was that. It's not Lost Odyssey. It's not Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's not One Piece Odyssey. It's not Mario Odyssey. Could you imagine if after all this I'm like, oh, it was Mario Odyssey. No. Grandia, no. It's not Star Ocean, no. No. Did you get through all of Hoshigami single play? It looks like it's probably pretty hard. At a glance, I'm like, they're doing like the FF Tactics, so this looks hard. Fukui-san! Oh, did you just give me a casual Iron Chef reference right here? Go ahead, Ota. I low-key love Iron Chef. I drew... Oh, shoot, we're about to die here. I drew a piece of Iron Chef fan art once. Nobody cared because people don't like good things. It's not Monster Rancher. It's not Skies of Arcadia. It's not Abe's Odyssey. It's not Digimon Odyssey. It's not Etrian Odyssey. It is Dragon Valor. Ooh, let me look that up. That actually could be it. Dragon Valor. Holy smokes! Single play! Dragon Valor is not it. That's not it. That's a good guess, though. One of the great things about I love single play. Okay, single play and I have like it's like imagine single play and I were brothers, but we're both somehow the elder brother. That's what our relationship feels like. It feels exactly like that sometimes. Like, there's sometimes where he feels like my older brother. I'm just like, freaking darn it. And then there's sometimes I'm his older brother. It's like a family can be two older brothers. Just no dads or moms. Just older brothers. Okay. Whew. Let me simmer down from that high. Fight for elder brother status. No, we both have it. That was the point. We both got it. I got it. You know what it is? It's Cho Aniki Kyuko Yok. I tried. Kyoku Muteki Ginga Saikyo Otoko is not that. And I tried. I hope you appreciate that. Okay, I might go down there, but I also kind of want to talk to this guy again and see if he'll give me something else if I tell him that I'm not also a lonely man. It's RPG Maker. I wish. I love RPG Maker. Are you sure it's not Cho Aniki Kyoku Muteki Ginga Saikyo Otoko? I am quite sure it's not. Very attractive men that shoot him up. No. How do you guys know about this stuff? You guys watch too much YouTube. No? Okay. Let's do this. No, I'm not. Right. Isn't that right? That's right. So come on, you two. Ignore me already. No. I'm a forgotten man. It's like I'm not really here. You don't have to notice me. Go ahead and ignore me. Oh, no. I screwed it up. Yeah, I'm not. And then second one is yes. Oh, we did it. Call the American Embassy. Oh, yeah. I don't speak Japanese. Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes. You guys are in here like, oh my gosh, you guys know about Hoshigami? And I'm just like, cut my fingers off already. I don't know about it. Pulirula. Level 3 is an average, an attractive man. The beat 'em up. I can't imagine how that's pronounced. Red soft locked it? Oh boy. No, it just lets you out. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, I guess I could go get my ATM money now. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. We reference that all the time in here. Oh, shoot. This is totally a different area. Okay. All right. You gotta watch out for lynxes. They're mean. You gotta watch out for any animal that is the last console in a series from a company. That's rule number 1. Watch out for lynxes. Watch out for Dreamcasts. Watch out for Intellivision, whatever the last one was that they made. Life Up time. Single play, you should take it from a guy who's definitely lived in Japan. Mr. Tempered. He knows what he's talking about. Creepy looking cat. It was creepy. Whew. Hey, it's your dad. Oh, yeah, you gotta take a break now and then, you know? What's up, Beautiful Death Gaming? How are you? Oh, yeah, the Amico. Yeah, that didn't happen. Yeah. You engaged the skunk. You stunked all over the place here. The Amico got him. Should I be here right now? The irregular bear? Uh-oh. He's not mean. He just needs a little help going to the potty. That's all. Oh my gosh. He does a little damage. Come on now. There we go. The irregular bear became regular. I'm good. I'm good. It's been a fun chat today. People brought their A game, but nobody can dunk on this mage right here. I'll tell you that. So, no, it's been fun. Mouthwash. What is that good for? Let's see. If you gargle with it, you will lose your cold. Oh, I wish. Could you imagine if you get rid of colds so easily? That'd be nice. Okay, I gotta figure out if there's like a town around here somewhere or something, because, you know, I just want to get to my money. Nope. Couple times in EarthBound I was on my last leg and I just kept getting enemies that despawn at the edge of the screen. But this looks like I won't have to do that here. Alright, follow the path. It's always a good sign. Maybe this takes us to the next town. Marysville! It did. Awesome. I don't have my map on me. I heard the curfew in Poldonk has been lifted. You know what that means, don't you? We can cross the bridge once more. Twinkle Elementary. I also brought a game. It's true. A game. I only brought my C game. Is your C game Cho Aniki Kyoku Muteki Genga Saikyo Otoko? Seems to have retained the meandering world layout of the original Famicom version. Yeah, I don't think... Have they done anything, like, structurally, as far as, like, moved dungeons or built areas differently? Or is, like, the layout of the game the same? I'd assume that generally they kind of did, like, some QL, some dialogue, translation, you know, the visuals, the audio, that's it. Please read the Japanese chats in Christopher Walken voice. Okay. Are you sure it's not Cho Aniki Kyoku Muteki Genga Saikyo Otoko? There you go. It's interesting that EarthBound Beginnings and Secret of Evermore are shared in the same town of Podunk. Well, I bet you there are some fans that got all into some fan theories over that. Wait a minute, I don't believe I've seen you before. Do you even go to this school? Show me what you have. You don't have anything dangerous, do you? I got a Psi Stone. This is a big building. I don't want to go in here. Please read the Japanese chats and Bobcat Goldthwaite's impression of Bono from U2. Can't do it. It can't be done. You know why? Because I still haven't looked that up. Coming this fall, Duncan's debut Tantery. Financing by Architectural. I can read the words. Financing by, Architectural by, and Construction by Duncan LLC. Okay, you know what? I am going to meander. I'm going to meander back. Oh, they got a lady. I'm going to meander back to my house. The bag lady. I always got to watch out for bag ladies. This was the Karen of the time back then. You're dying? Finally. No, just kidding. I couldn't even finish the word. Could not even finish the word. Some things just don't need to be said. They don't. Whoa, what was that? Looked like a car? A car? Yeah, they got a pizza place here too. Look at that. The department store. Now we need to go back home to go and eat some musubis. Let's do it. Hey, hello. Yeah, we'll get out of the way. Oh, that's nice. I want to pull out all my monies real quick here. Please read that in the Christopher Walken voice. Okay, you're gonna have to spell it like phonetically for me, because I don't speak Japanese. Proudly North American here. Proud to be North American. Well, at least I can read my own writing. Oh, $5,000. Yo. Wait, does this still work? No, you gotta punch in the exact amount. That probably never worked. Oh yeah, give me all this.
La 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 la.
Sweet. Muso bees. Oh, I like moose bees. Musu bees. I hope that's what we're having for dinner tonight, actually. I'm gonna make some musu bees and it's gonna be good. Looks like they reused the graphics from Paperboy. Beautiful Death Gaming, are you a fan of EarthBound at all? It is very Paperboy-ish. Oh yeah, look at this. This is one of the best things in EarthBound is you sneak up behind an old enemy from the start of the game and you can just one-shot him. Don't even gotta do the battle. So good. Translated version for non-Japanese speaking pedants. Oh, okay. I only play games which have been translated by the best. There was a little slurring there. I didn't mean to do that. Would you like some champagne? Well, would you like some champagne? Pollyanna. Polly Pocket. I haven't thought of that for a long time. Well, I don't know if I'll ever figure out the cover. Maybe it was a Saturn game. Maybe it was that I was thinking of. Saturn RPGs. Let me see here. It is not Shining Wisdom. It's not Dragon Force 2. It's not Dragon Force. It's not Guardian Heroes. It's not The Legend of Oasis. It's not Panzer Dragoon. It's not Albert Odyssey. That's what started in the first place. It's not Shining Force 3. It's not whatever that is. Tsukuru. It's not Tactics Ogre. It's not Magic Knight Rayarth. It's not Blue Seed. It's not Mystaria. It's not any of these. Shining the Holy Ark. It's not that. It's not Grandia. Dude had dark black hair, and it was a cartoon. It was not a 3D render. It's not Dark Savior. It's not Rig Lord Saga 2. One word. It's not Virtual Hydlide. It's not Samurai Showdown. Not Shining Force 3. You know what? Guardian Heroes is great. One of the best roll-em-ups of all time. No, I'm not. I'm honestly not trolling the chat. I have no idea what it is. Yes. Those SNL sketches with Walken, that was pretty great. I recently discovered a Chris Walken sketch from SNL that I'd never seen before, and I don't think has gone on to like meme territory. Like everybody knows the cowbell, the champagne. There was one where he plays a guy who is cultivating plants in like a greenhouse, and he's talking to the camera about how he's afraid of plants. He's like, so I put little googly eyes on top of each of them so I could see where they're looking. It makes me less frightened of them whenever I walk into the room. Like that. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it's pretty freaking hilarious skit. You should do it. It's Virtual Highlight. Oh, it is not the unmentionable single play. It is not. Sure, not mixing up with Queen music video. No, I would never do that. It was on a prank show. I don't know if I remember that one. I gotta go back and watch some of that. I was thinking about going back and watching the whole run of SNL, but there's some unwatchable stuff on there. It's not Vandal Hearts. Okay, there's a guy with dark hair. It's very cartoonish, like large eyes. He's kind of like lunging, so you can see his triceps. His elbows are bent. He's got the sword over his head. It's like Hercules Odyssey or something like that. It's not Arcus Odyssey. It's not Arc the Lad. I don't know. So it's not Saga Frontier 2. It's not Romancing Saga 2. Oh my gosh. hang on. It's not Herc's Adventures. Oh man. For a second there, I thought that's what might have been what it is. But it's not Herc's Adventures. I just looked that up. Hercules Dungeon Lunger Lanzer 3. Let's check Glory of Heracles. I've never owned a DS, so I don't think it's that. No, it's not. I think Dan made up a title, but I'm going to check it anyway. Oh, no, it brought up the Kevin Sorbo Hercules. Miyamoto Shigeru no Densetsu. I'm telling you, you're going to want more Japanese in there. I don't think he's got that going on in his name. I don't know why. Or in his voice. I don't know why I did that. You did make that up? Well, at least one person has Googled Hercules Dungeon Lunger Lanzer 3 then. And I might be the only person. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I have no idea how to find it. Let's ask Google. Let me see. We're going to ask Google Gemini mode in real time and see what it does. I am looking for the cover of a video game. Whoops, fat fingers. I'm not used to this keyboard yet. Game, which may be an RPG or adventure game. Pre-2000. Which has a cartoonish hero with black hair, lunging with a sword, arms over his head, sword behind his head. It's like Hercules or something. Yeah, we'll see. Twitch chat is trolling? I don't think they're trolling. I think they've been trying to figure this out. Langresser? Let's see. I don't think it is. No, this is too anime. It's more like Western animation looking. It's gonna hallucinate. Gemini is gonna be like, ugh. It's real. Let's see. It's gonna return an image of Sesame Street DVD color. Sudoku Champion Masters VX Max. Oh, you were definitely trolling? Oh, baby. Let's see. Wild Arms is not Wild Arms. No. It's possible it was not. Okay, so it's not Dragon Quest V. It's not Dragon War. It's not Chrono Trigger. It's not Faxanadu or Rygar. It's not Breath of Fire 3. It's not Breath of Fire 4. It's not Brave Fencer Musashi. It's not Guardian Heroes, Grandia, Lundra. These are all like basic answers. All right, that was completely useless. Let me tell it how useless it was. There we go. Okay, everybody. Hey, that is trolling is succeeding. I'm not trolling. I'm not. Why do you assume that I'm trolling? I'm not trolling at all. Straight up, not trolling. So I just can't. I'm really trying to think of a cover, and I can't remember what game it is. And I initially assumed that it was Albert's Odyssey, but it's not. You would do this at a troll? Well, we're not the same person, though. Morning breath after sushi for dinner. Tell that clanker what for. Gemini deep search on the job? Oh, you could do it. You did. Somebody asked Elon Musk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know and have no idea what it could be. It's got to be something though, you know. Let's see. I guess we're gonna wrap this up here. Today was a weird day. It was a weird day. Anybody have a raid suggestion that we could they could pop into? As a former Blockbuster employee, I have trolled people this way. We're more alike than you think? No. Because I don't think that we're more alike than you think. So, Dash Ducks? I don't want to go to Dash Ducks. I don't like ducks. That's the big reason why I don't like Maui Mallard. An excellent game that I hate just because I don't like ducks. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. Oh no. Oh no. Raid someone who's playing your mystery game. Well, I don't know what the game is, though. I have no idea what it is. Oh, hi? Is that a person? I've popped into some people's speedrunning streams before, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna mess it up. Oh, that would be so cool. Raid a random streamer. That would actually be amazing. Wait, his stream is apparently active right now. Tommy Wiseout is? You know what we could do for a random stream is somebody pick a letter. First letter in chat gets picked. That could be dangerous. I mean, for me personally, I would check to see who is on first. Okay, the letter is J. Yeah, like I would double check first who it is because I wouldn't want to pop in and it's like somebody painting themselves in the nude or something like that, you know. Okay, letter is J. This is in Russian, so I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so we are going to I just basically picked the first person in English in chat who's live. Oh, it said they were live though. Hang on. Yeah, okay. All right, this person is live and they were the first one to come up. So that's what we're going to do. See what's on second. Do you have a problem with those of us who paint ourselves in the nude? Yes. Well, I think we've safely established that I'm very comfortable with shaming all of you for whatever it is that you do that I think is weird. Okay, random raid time. Here we go. We're going to go pop into somebody's stream here. And I got to finish this Grubhub advertisement. And you can see what they're playing, but this will be a random raid. So tell them hi, be on your best behavior, all that jazz. And we'll go from there. This is super bizarre. Okay, love you everybody. Bye-bye.